If you're desperately trying to manifest what you want, but somehow keep ending right back up where you started, or you feel like you're your own worst enemy and you can't figure out why, this reading is going to show you the 3 hidden reasons you keep self-sabotaging, and more importantly, exactly how to stop doing it. I pulled 4 cards to reveal what's really going on beneath the surface for the people who are drawn to this video and how they can solve it. What came through is going to make so much sense. Hi, it's Karen from Soul Driven Tarot, and if you're new here, welcome to this channel. It's all about tarot readings for practical spiritual guidance that actually helps you move forward. No fluff, just clarity and detailed action steps. If you're a return visitor, thank you and welcome back. It's great to have you again. Today's reading is for anyone who feels stuck in a cycle of self-sabotage. You know what you want, you know what you need to do, but something keeps pulling you back. The cards are going to reveal exactly what that something is and how to break free from it once and for all. If this resonates, go ahead and subscribe below so you don't miss future readings. All right, let's look at the first card. For the first reason you're sabotaging yourself, I have the 9 of Swords. You have a bunch of negative beliefs about not being good enough, which is one of the core beliefs my clients come to me with. Worse yet, this set of beliefs ultimately causes a lack of self-worth on top of everything. The negative beliefs that you need to look at and clear are the ones that other people are better than you, that you lack what it takes to succeed, that you somehow deserve to fail, that you're safer if you give up, that other people are better at leading and you should just follow them, and that you don't stand a chance at success. All those kinds of negative beliefs, you know the ones, the things that keep you up at night, that create constant stress, that feel like poison darts just flying around in your mind attacking you whenever you consider your goals and ideas. Every time you're about to take a step forward towards what you want, one of these negative beliefs kicks in and stops you in your tracks. When you're about to put yourself out there, that little voice in your head goes, "You're going to embarrass yourself and then you'll feel stupid." Even if you think about applying for an opportunity, you hear, "You're not qualified enough, you'll just get rejected, so what's the point?" You're about to post that video, publish that book, launch that online course, and all you can think is, "Nobody wants to hear from you. This subject's already been covered by loads of other people." And the worst part? These thoughts feel so true that you don't even question them. You just accept them as facts and then make decisions based on them. That's what self-sabotage is. The 9 of Swords is highlighting the fact that these are negative beliefs instead of the actual truth. And the great thing about this is, since they're showing up in your life at the moment, you're not only ready, but able to work through them and let them go. If you weren't, they wouldn't be showing up. All negative beliefs bring up fear when you go to release them, because if they didn't do that, you'd have released them a long time ago. So you have to take the leap and know that they're not telling you the truth. These lies are not who you actually are. And if you want something different, you have to move past them by showing yourself it's safe to do so. For the second reason you're self-sabotaging, I have the 4 of Wands. From that, I'm getting that you're putting other people up on a pedestal. You're comparing their highlight reel, their perfect social media lives, with your behind-the-scenes reality, and then wondering why you don't measure up. You're scrolling through your feed, seeing someone's post saying, "I just hit 7 figures." Someone else's photo titled, "Living my dream life." Or another person's update of, "I'm so grateful for this amazing opportunity." And you're comparing all of that to your Tuesday afternoon where you're in sweatpants, desperately wondering why you can't shut your mind up even for just 30 seconds so you can meditate. Or you're trying to manifest some abundance into your life as you've got yet another bill in the mail. You're comparing apples and oranges, but your mind doesn't see it that way. It just thinks everyone else is happier, more confident, more successful than me. I need to be like them. All that does is stop you from being yourself and developing your unique gifts. When you try and be a copy of someone else, you end up chasing their version of success instead of defining your own. And let's face it, copies don't work. Creation already has the original. It doesn't need a duplicate. You were created to experience what you've chosen to experience, so you can expand creation in your own unique way. Your higher self isn't on board with something it didn't choose. It will only guide you to opportunities that are meant for you, not for whoever you're trying to copy. Abandoning what makes you special and your passions because you think someone else's way is better is the fastest way to derail yourself from getting the results you're after. So stop idolizing others and start celebrating yourself and your passions. Comparisons and judgments just steal your energy and stop you moving forwards. For the third reason why you're self-sabotaging, I have the Eight of Wands. This is all about how you're rushing around, completely focused on doing all the things you think you need to do, checking off the boxes, staying busy, staying productive. But you're moving so fast, you can't see the bigger picture anymore. Your higher self and your guides are all trying to get through to you and help you by pointing towards your next big step. But your mind's so busy with all the doing that you can't hear them, and you're not allowing yourself to take a break so you can actually sit down and listen for guidance. You end up working really hard on things that don't actually move you forward. You're busy, but you're not effective. You're exhausted, but you're not actually making any real progress. The Eight of Wands is telling you to slow down, take a step back and trust. Every single thing you're meant to do today, you will manage to do. And if it doesn't get done, it wasn't meant to be done today. That's how life works. When you create space to pause, you breathe, you listen to that inner guidance, you actually accomplish more with less effort because you're doing the right things instead of trying to do everything. That actually goes with the previous card too. Ask yourself, why are you trying to do all the things you're doing? Is it because somebody else either told you or you noticed that they did it and got the result that you want? If so, that action is you trying to copy them instead of you being your authentic self. So now you know the three reasons why you're self-sabotaging. The all-important question becomes, how do you stop doing it? And for that, I have the Two of Cups. This is about walking a mile in the other person's shoes. And for this, that other person is not someone outside of you. It's your ideal future self, the one that already has what you're wanting to create in your life. Picture yourself as you want to be. If you want to be successful at something, close your eyes and imagine yourself already being super successful at it. Maybe you're wanting a successful business doing what you love. Maybe you're wanting to have super clear communication with your guides or experience living in the flow. Whatever it is, really see it in your mind, feel it, make it vivid. And then, this is the key, notice everything about that future version of you that is different from the current you. Do they stand differently? If so, how do they stand? What sort of things do they do and say, either to themselves or others? What words do they use? How do they move around? What does their posture look like? What are they wearing? What does their energy look like if you see energy? What do they surround themselves with? What are they doing in a typical day? Notice every single detail, because that's future you. That's not some fantasy creation. That's who you need to be to get what they have, because everything works on vibration. And if you align with their vibration, you'll get the same experience they have. So you want to start being that version of you right now. Start walking in their shoes today. stand the way they stand, use the words they use, carry yourself the way they carry themselves, treat yourself the way they treat themselves, do the things they do, talk to yourself the way they talk to themselves. Because here's what happens when you start being that new you. You start aligning yourself with the experiences they're getting. Yes, you'll initially see some negative beliefs pop up, probably even more than before, because now you've committed to the change. They need releasing. If you don't understand why this happens, go and watch my previous video, 7 Spiritual Breakthrough Signs, even if things feel hopeless. I'll put the link in the description below because that will explain why you might initially see even more of those negative beliefs and why there's also sometimes a delay between you clearing them and your outer reality reflecting that change. However, once you're through that phase, you stop self-sabotaging because you're no longer operating from those old beliefs, those comparisons, that self-imposed busyness where you don't have time to listen to guidance. And instead, you're now aligning with your true self, with the future that you want to consciously create. This is what the law of attraction is going on about when it says, act as if you already have it. But what most people find from my experience with my clients is that they aren't initially expecting all those issues to be brought up to be cleared. Instead, they simply think they're doing it wrong, or they're not focusing hard enough, or they buy into one of the negative beliefs that's causing the problem in the first place. If this reading resonated with you, share what you got from it in the comments below. I'd love to read it. And check the description for a link to the video, 7 Spiritual Breakthrough Signs, even if things feel hopeless. If you want more practical tarot guidance like this, hit the button and subscribe down below. I'm Karen from Soul Driven Tarot, and I'll see you in the next video.